Hi everybody, this is AJ with GetInspected. Today we are in Toronto and we're looking at this 2010 Mercedes-Benz SL63 AMG roadster, black on black, pretty slick looking car. Overall it's in pretty nice condition. There's no repaints or anything that's been damaged and repaired that my paint thickness verification comes up with. All looks pretty good. I'll put the top up later so you can see that. Looks pretty good as well. Tail lights look good. Rear fascia looks good. Doesn't look like anybody's backed into anything or had any major damage or anything like that. On this driver's side rear quarter panel, there is a little dent, and a couple of chips. You see right there. But there hasn't been no repairs to it or anything like that. So nothing is hidden or weird or anything like that. The gaps look pretty good. It's got about 73,000 kilometers on it, by the way. There are a couple of chips in the front, little marks in the hood. Almost looks like sap or something. But throughout there are some chips on the front, mostly. They are all over the place on the hood, as you can see, and on the front fascia bumper as well. So it has got a good amount of buggy highway driving, potentially. Other than that, though, it looks pretty decent. Nice and straight. No chips in the windshield or anything like that. All looks pretty good. Again, there's a bunch of bug marks and stuff, but no chips or damage. It is original. Got the original Mercedes-Benz sticker on there. While we're looking at that, we'll look at VIN. Verify. Got a Nova Scotia sticker on it, so it must have been from out that way. VIN verification there, and it does match, as we see. And like I said, it has 74,885 kilometers on it. Start with the brakes and tires. They all look pretty good. These fronts look pretty much brand new. Continentals. They're produced in this one is 2019, and it has just over 930 seconds of tread. Nice and even. No signs of issue. So they're pretty new. Rim looks good here. No damage or chips or anything like that. Brakes are decent. Rotors have a bit of a lip on them, so your next brake change, you're probably going to need rotors. They're okay for now, but like I said, there is a bit of a lip. Pads are pretty good. I'd say there's about 85% left on them. Sorry about the darkness, but you'll see in the photos better. Suspension-wise, up here looks pretty good. I don't see any signs of issue. Control arms look good. I don't see damage, leaks, anything like that for the undercarriage. Looks like it was taken care of pretty well. And again, no signs of curb hops or damage or anything like that. Go around to the passenger side front wheel. And we do have a matching Continental, produced in 2018, which is close enough to be warehouse differences, because it does have the same amount of tread, a little over 9. Nice even tread wear, no issues there. This rim also looks pretty good. Brakes, same as the other side. A little bit of a lip and about 80-85% of that pad left. So they're pretty good. Again, on this side, I don't see any suspension damage, wear and tear, anything that looks weird like that. Rest of the undercarriage looks pretty nice. Rockers are good. I don't see signs of rust, anything like that, any damage. All looks pretty decent. Go to the back. These ones are they are Continentals as well. They are a little older. These ones are from 2017. There's about 730 seconds of tread, so they have a little more miles on them, but they are matching, same brand. Look pretty decent. No issues there. There's a little bit of damage on this rim, a little scratch there. For the most part, though, the rest of it looks pretty good. It doesn't look like, it's not a crack or any issue, it's just a cosmetic scratch. Rear brakes look pretty decent. They're a little more wear in the front. The rotors are good. They're a little better in the front. Not much of a lip. But the pads, I'd say, are about 45% left. Under here, suspension looks all pretty good as well. No major issues. You'll see better lit up photos in the report. We come over here to the last wheel. And this one looks, it matches the other rear tire, Continental, 2017. There we go, there's the date. And about 730 seconds of tread as well, with no strange tread wear or anything like that. Brakes are similar to the other side, so they match. Rotors, a little bit of a lip, not too bad. The pads are, again, about 45% or so. This rim has a couple of chips on it as well, right here. Again, only looks cosmetic. I don't see any major damage, and there's no curb rash or anything like that on any of the rims. Undercarriage on this side also looks pretty nice. With no issues, no rust, no damage, no cracked plastic. All looks pretty decent. We'll look at the interior. We'll pop the trunk first. We'll pop the trunk after we put the top up. That's what we'll do. Here's a driver's side door panel. Looks pretty nice. No real signs of issue. All these compartments work as they should, with no issues. Switches look good. Tested all these seat functions, and they all seem to work as they should. Sill plates are nice. Everything's pretty good interior wise. Carpet looks pretty good over here. Underneath as well, looks pretty nice. Never stomped on or gotten dirty or anything like that. Looks pretty good. Back. The driver's seat itself is pretty decent. It's got a little bit of wear up at the top here. Little marks. But for the most part, the bolsters look pretty nice for the mileage. Again, a little bit of wear there. Nothing too much to complain about. We go to the back. This power seat does work, does what it's supposed to do. And we see the carpet back here is nice. No signs of issue. Little compartment here. Pops open as it should. It's nice and clean. Rear panel all looks pretty good. You see all these covers are in place. Everything works as it should with the top. These seat belts are in here. They unclip. There we go. So they look pretty good as well. Dashboard looks pretty nice. There's no wear and tear on the steering wheel. Paddle shifters look pretty good. We'll see that they all work and everything on the test drive. Dash top looks nice, not scratched or damaged or anything like that. All these controls look good. Everything does seem to turn on and work as it should as well. Quick demonstration of that. So everything turns on. You can hear the radio is on. So all that stuff does work. Cup holders open up. There's this navigation has to navigate. These all open with no issues. There you go. Navigation works. A little sticky, but they do open. So for the most part, all that stuff seems to work as it should. Turn that back off. We'll test heating and cooling and all that stuff on the test drive. This doesn't quite open easy as it should. You gotta kind of push it. Got it open before, but there we go. So it does open, it's just a little, you gotta play with it a bit. Everything looks pretty good. All the carbon fiber looks good. Nothing's cracked or broken or anything. Console looks nice. Little marks, but nothing too big. Everything is good here. This door, however, doesn't quite stay open as it should, just to be noted. The light on this vanity mirror does not work either. Notice this one does, just as it should, but the driver's side one does not. Other than that, they are in good shape. All that stuff seems to work just as it should. We'll hop over to the passenger side. Door panel looks nice over here. No major wear and tear. Carbon fiber all looks good. These all work as they should. All looks pretty good. Carpet looks nice on this side as well. A couple of footprints here, but no major wear and tear. Underneath here also looks pretty nice. This seat looks nice. No major signs of wear and tear. A couple of random little things. Might be cleaned off easily though. Also, seat belts all look pretty good. Bolsters are pretty nice. No major issues. Dash looks good on this side. There's no real issues. Glove compartment opens and closes as it should, and it does have the owner's manual inside here. All good. This rear compartment on this side. Seat also does what it's supposed to. I did test all the controls and they work as well. You can see carpet looks nice back here. A little footprint, but nothing too much. This compartment opens to reveal the Mercedes first aid kit. And everything looks pretty nice in here. So no major issues here. All looks pretty good. Little look in the engine compartment. Here we find the famous AMG mill. Looking pretty good, no major issues. A little bit of spillage around the oil fill, but valve covers, everything, cam covers, everything looks pretty good, pretty dry. I don't see any leaks or anything, any issues. Belts, hoses, all look pretty good. It's dark there, but again, you'll see better lit up photos in the report. I don't see any signs of major accident or anything like that, so it's all pretty good. I believe there's covers missing. I think a cover is supposed to be here, and a cover is supposed to be here. Ones I've seen in the past, they do have covers there, so I believe they are missing. Tested your oil, which is right here. It looks nice and clean, probably freshly changed. And I also see no sign of contamination or anything like that. And analytics showed it was good to go. Battery is good, sitting at about 13 and charging at 14.8 or 9. Pretty good. Coolant, which is in here, is nice and clean and it was good to -43, so we have no issues there. Test your brake fluid is the only thing I found a little bit of an issue. It is pretty high in moisture. It is above 4%. So my suggestion would be to have that flushed and taken care of. Close the hood up. I also tested the air suspension. It does go up and down as it should. You'll see photos of everything in this up and down position with no issues. I'm going to put the roof up now, and then we'll look in the trunk and we'll see that the roof does work and do everything that it's supposed to do. So here's the roof control. There we go. I was hitting the wrong button. So everything is working, doing exactly as it should. Fortunately, you have to hold the button the whole time. It stops if you let go of the button. So I can't show you from outside of the car. There we go. But everything does indeed. It's the trunk going back down. So there you go. Everything is up and looking good. I'm going to put the windows up as well. The rear windows go up. Fix figure out how to make those rear windows go up. I'm not sure. But these are all Mercedes windows as well, so everything is original and works as it should. I'll figure out how to get those quarter windows up. But there's the roof up. Looks pretty good. Again, no chips or dents or dings. All looks pretty decent. We pop the trunk. We see that the cover works, it's in place. And under here, everything looks pretty nice. Spare tire, emergency roadside kit are all in place, as well as the auxiliary battery, so everything is there and as it should be. This automatic trunk close does work as well. So there we have it, 2010 AMG 63 SL63. As usual, thanks for watching. This is AJ with Car Inspected, and we'll see you next time.